What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 36 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise, and in today's action we are taking on the 7-7 Cleveland Browns at home. So the Cleveland Browns are at home, we are on the road. It's going to be a tough test, not going to lie to you guys. I mean, we're sitting at 11-3 right now. We're actually in a tie. If you guys were able to check out the live stream on Sunday, you guys are well aware of this by now, but the Baltimore Ravens are playing some really good football right now. So they're sitting at 11-3 as well. Even though the Browns are kind of under-talented compared to us, it's still a must-win game for us, guys. We have to win this game because guess what? The Steelers get the Ravens this week, and you guys will notice that in the bottom ticker there. It's a must-win game for us because we get the Ravens next week, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. Everything is going to be on the line if we have a tie for first place here going into week number 17. So, checking out Baker Mayfield's numbers there. He's not doing too bad. He's not having a bad season for the Browns here. Like I said, 7-7. They could possibly go 8-8, maybe 7-9 if we beat them here, right? Easily could go 8-8 and have a pretty dang good season according to Cleveland Browns standards, right? They're improving every single year, right? So we see here that they're kind of struggling against our defense here, but look at this. Duke Johnson totally shakes off the would-be tackler. That's Jonathan Hankins. And on a 2nd and 15, that was a great run, but we do get a holding call in our favor here that's on J.C. Tretter. So they're going to get pushed back to 2nd and 19. Then when they get a false start penalty. So perhaps this is why they're 7-7, guys. Just a lot of stupid penalties, a lot of things that they're doing right end up going wrong because of mistakes, right? So we're going to try to capitalize on that. And on 2nd and 24, it looked like Geno Atkins really had the inside position, but for whatever reason, just got pushed way to the right, opened up that lane. Duke Johnson takes that for a big chunk and a big gain there. So on 3rd and 5, we're already thinking the game is cheesing us, but guess what, guys? William Jackson comes up with his 8th interception on the season. He is completely balling out, guys, and our defense right now is playing extremely, that's just playing lights out lately, guys. I'm not going to lie to you here. I mean, you guys will see some more statistics here as we go further on our defense, and I'm just going to basically show you that, you know, this defense is record-setting so far this year. So nice catch there by A.J. Green for 21 yards, and then we got Joe Mixon get a nice little reception here. So we got back-to-back play-action plays here, and then we're going to go with a third one. Dalton with time throws right back up the middle to John Ross for yet again another big chunk play. So now we're already in scoring position here in the red zone, 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. We're going to try to get Joe Mixon involved here, and that cut move, got to get a little bit quicker on the cut move. He probably was able to bring that back up the middle and get that touchdown. But guys, we're trying to get him involved here in the red zone a little bit more, only because he's been great, and our offensive line has been playing really well. You guys saw the production last week. There's just a record-setting offensive performance by Joe Mixon last week. You know, I mean, that stuff doesn't grow on trees, right? That's very rare to have those types of performances. But you know what, guys? In this rivalry game, in this must-win, we're sitting here at 4th and goal. We're going for it, but there's no blocking up the middle. So Michael Kendricks comes on in, gets the sack on Andy Dalton, and we go scoreless. So it is still tied 0-0 here. And amidst pressure on a 2nd and 8, Baker Mayfield throws a Hail Mary type of pass there up the middle to get Jarvis Landry with that reception. So they're on the 13-yard line, and a fumble by Mayfield is going to get picked up by Duke Johnson. So they really only lost 5 yards in that play, and what it looked like to be a loss of like 10 or 15. So great job by Duke Johnson to bring it back up the middle or to the left to get positive yardage there. But on 3rd and 8, on the 11-yard line with only 1 down left to go, they're going to go a little bit short of the 1st down marker, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. So let's pick it back up here in the 2nd quarter here with 9 minutes to go. 3rd and 4, and Joe Mixon is going to pick up the 1st down, so that's very much needed. That is actually his 1,000th rushing yard on the season. So he is absolutely going crazy this year. He's playing really well because of plays like that. Loves running to the outside, loves using his speed and his elusiveness to try to juke people out of their shoes a little bit. But he's going to get a nice play there, but it's going to be called back because of a Clint Bowling hold. This is stuff you can't have, guys. Stuff you cannot have. So here's Andy Dalton on a 1st and 20, and pressure up the middle. Can't get rid of the football, though, so it's going to be 2nd and 20 now after that play. And we love running to the outside here. We got blocking up front, and nice little spin move there by Mixon to get 11, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. So it's 3rd and manageable right now. If we can get some more positive yardage here, we're going to be in a pretty good spot for Randy Bullock to potentially tie this game up 3-3. So we're going to go with John Ross, and he's not going to get the first down, but like I said, he does pick up 7, so we do get 3 points up on the board, so it's a tie football game now, so we got to like that. Here's a pass to A.J. Green on 3rd and 2, and guys, that was a bullet throw, and Andy Dalton was just totally inaccurate. Like, I didn't even move the control stick. He's just so inaccurate right there. So Bo Benshaw gets called for the holding, and the Browns decline the play call. It would have been 4th and 2, but instead they pushed it to 3rd and 12. And you know what I say? I say let's throw deep to John Ross and see if we can make something happen, guys. And boom, we make the Browns pay. We make Hugh Jackson pay on that boneheaded play call. It's 4th and 2 off the penalty. Let us punt the football. We're back beyond our own 50. We're in our side of the field, right? Like, just let us punt the ball back to you. So after that touchdown, though, we do get the football back from the Browns' ineptitude on offense, and Andy Dalton does not get rid of the football. Fumble in the end zone, gets picked up, touchdown Browns. So just like that, the whole half just turned, and now it's 10-10. Let's jump ahead into the 3rd quarter here, mid part of the 3rd quarter, about 3:41 left to go, and Darqueze Dennard intercepts Baker Mayfield for the 2nd time in this game. Now he's got 2 interceptions. This is a great defense, guys. Our defense is playing really, really well all season long, and you know, Darqueze Dennard, William Jackson, Derek Johnson, Burfict, got Carl Lawson, like all these guys are making plays. Sean Williams is making plays. The defense is really good this year. Gotta love it. And now we see Tyler Kroft getting into the end zone on a goal line throw. Nice read by Dalton to get him in on the drag. And here's Carl Lawson. I just mentioned his name here, guys. That's 20 sacks on the season for Carl Lawson. He's the first man to do it since Justin Houston did in 2014 for the Kansas City Chiefs. So in 4 years, we have not seen a 20-sack getter. Well, he got it. So Carl Lawson, congratulations. And we've even got some more football left to go, guys. We've got one more week. He could possibly set the record if he gets 3 sacks, the Michael Strahan record. So we see Tyler Boyd getting in on the action, gets a nice 20-yard reception for his first catch of the game, and then Dalton finds him in the end zone to go up 2 scores. He did take a big-time hit there, guys, but he hangs on for it. Nice touchdown play. Bad read on this read by Sean Williams to try to get in on Josh Gordon to get that tackle. William Jackson has to come all the way back, trip him up, make the tackle, but Gordon is already in the end zone for 71 yards. And now the Browns, with 9 minutes left to go, they're down 1 score. It's 24-17 right now, so it is anybody's football game. And after a 2nd and 13 delay of game call on Andy Dalton, he can't get the pass off, can't get the snap off, right? So it's going to be 24-17 on a 3rd and 15, and A.J. Green shakes Denzel Ward out of his shoes, picks up some positive yardage. We were just really trying to get something going here and potentially get a first down, and we do, based on a face mask call on A.J. Green. So now here's 2nd and 13, and Joe Mixon, look at that power run, guys. Awesome job here, fighting off the tacklers, trying to get that will to win, guys. I love Joe Mixon right now. He's absolutely balling out. Look at this, even shreds off 2 tackles right there, 3 tackles almost. He almost broke it to the end zone right there. Guy's going off right now, guys. 5 yards after contact. That is some power running if I've ever seen it. So 5:33 left to go, 1st and 10, and here's Giovanni Bernard finally getting in the game, because you know what? After all this power running, it takes a lot out of you, and then you got Gio Bernard to give your big-time back a rest, and Bernard is going to pound it into the end zone, guys. Love it. 31-17 in a must-win football game, guys. We are playing lights out, and Dre Kirkpatrick continuing the defensive onslaught on the Cleveland Browns here in today's game is going to come up with Baker Mayfield's 3rd interception. So Joe Mixon on a handoff, a little inside zone play, and look at this, just shakes him out of his shoes. Touchdown Cincinnati, 38-17. We're now up 21 points here with a minute left to go, and the Browns are just trying to tack on some easy points. you know, that's easy. David Njoku up the middle. Defense kind of just said, you know what, whatever. We got the game. The game is all that matters right now, guys. Stats at this point, I don't care about stats. We're just trying to win the football game. 3rd and 4, though. We're already in field goal position. We're just trying to put this game away. And we get some Madden cheese, guys. We get some Madden cheese. And I guess you can probably guess what's going to end up happening at some point, right? 45 seconds to go. Cleveland has no more timeouts. Baker Mayfield's firing up the middle, firing up the left to Jarvis Landry down the sideline. Gets him up to the 2-yard line. 5 seconds left to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second left. Okay, fine. Even if they get in the end zone, they're not going to win the game because, well, it's basically over right here. So, but it is going to suck if they get this touchdown, and they do. So Jarvis Landry gets 2 feet in bounds, gets the toe drag. Touchdown Browns. So the final score was closer than the game actually was. 38-31. A lot of passing yards. The Browns had to catch up a lot. They just basically gave up on the run game. They did average more yards per play, but I think that's because like they were down. They had to like find those big, huge chunk plays, right? Don't even try to kill clock. Try to come back all the way, and there you go. So we did give up a lot of yardage, 403, but we did come up with some big-time turnovers, 3 to be exact, right? 3 interceptions by Baker. Not good. Not good for Mayfield and the Browns. So let's take a look at the player stats here and let's see how our guys did. Dalton, 18 of 22, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he played pretty well in my opinion. Mixon, 25 yards, or 25 attempts for 80+ yards. Had 2 scores, so gotta like that. John Ross just went crazy yet again. Cordy Glenn gave up 2 sacks. So again, left tackle is an issue, as it is seemingly every week. We need to address that next season for sure. And then we got some interceptions here for William Jackson, Kirkpatrick, and Denard. So guys, I did simulate ahead, and the Ravens did win. So it's going to set up a AFC North clash for the last game of the season, guys. This game is absolutely huge. It means the Bengals could possibly win the division with a win. And seeing what we did, what the Bengals did in 2017 to the Ravens to knock them out of the playoffs, we're not going to have the luxury of knocking them out of the playoffs, but we can at least have the luxury of possibly winning this game and saying, you know what, we won the division. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? So there's the rest of your standings there, but mostly we are concerned about the AFC North. Guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and I will see you Sunday against the Ravens. Gonna shoot for about a noon upload. Really excited for this thing, guys. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you then. As always, hooday and peace.